So, hello everybody, please tell me this is working now. Oh my gosh, people, you guessed it already, I stream to my channel. Although I'm pretty sure I changed the streaming key in OBS. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, guys. Please let me know now. Ah, okay, everybody can hear me. Awesome, awesome. Oh my god, this is so unprofessional. I'm so ashamed right now. Yeah, as you can see, I'm in the game right now. I already played a little bit. So I was talking and talking, wondering, hey, the chat is not interacting and stuff. Alright, okay, let me do the introduction again. Hello everybody, I'm awfully sorry to make you wait this long. I made a little mistake, a little boo-boo. I streamed to my channel instead of to GOG.com, and I took a long while until I realized what's happening. So apologies for that. Yeah, my name is Ashton Kuster. I'm streaming for you tonight, a game for GOG.com. No, I'm just kidding. I'm Jordy from Jordy Jones, and I will be playing FTL Advanced Edition for you tonight. And I hope you guys are already stoked for this. You had ample opportunity, like 15 minutes, to get in the mood for this space adventure of ours. Set your faces on stun, no, on fun. Oh god, I messed that up. Okay. So, faces on fun, we are going to... yeah. Going to fight the evil rebels on the sides of the Federation. Yeah, FTL, what is it? It is, as I said, a space adventure. And the evil rebels are close to winning a war against the Federation. And you find yourself deep behind enemy lines. And you found that one thing that can destroy the evil rebel fleet in one strike. And you have to bring that one thing back to Federation HQ. And this is a total plausible plot point, right? So this story has been told before, but this time you are playing it. And we will do that together tonight. Let me quickly check the chat. If you could request one thing, could you turn down the music a tiny bit? Sure. Actually, what I did, Memories, is I turned down my mic. Because last time I was shouting into it so much. But you know what? For you, I will actually turn down the music. Let me do that in all scenes here, right? Okay. Oh, okay. I lost the game. Here it is. Alright. So there you go. I hope the music is better now. Memories, let me know in chat. Alright. So the one question that you always ask before you start playing FTL, what ship am I going to take for our adventure here? I give you a small overview or a quick overview over the ships that you have access to at the start. Oh, I lost my chat. Bringing up the game. Ah, there you go. Actually, bringing up the game made my window where the chat is in, made it show completely blank. But now the chat is back on. Okay, the sounds are good now? Great. Alright. I hope it's better now, guys. If it's still too loud, let me know. So these are the ships that you have access to. You have to unlock some during your time with FTL, right? And these little white squares here in the bigger white square show you your victories with that ship. So with the Kestrel here, I have all 3 possible wins. And the 3 wins are for each layout of the ship. There are 3 layouts of each ship. Instead for these 2, these are newer, they only have 2 layouts. They are called Type A, Type B, and Type C. So I won with all types with the Kestrel, and with the NG I only won with the NGB, and so on and so on. And I'm thinking about playing the NGC tonight. I'm missing that victory, so let's do that together. No faces set on pun? No, no faces set on pun tonight. They are set on fun! Okay, NGC, there you go. This is our little ship. And the little icons you see here are representing your systems that are installed on your ship. So this is for piloting, for example. This is for weapons. You might have guessed it. This is an S is for shields, obviously. Doors, sensors, engines, drone control, and oxygen. O2 is for oxygen. So kids, we learned something here. Chemistry tonight. O2 is for oxygen. And by talking about oxygen, you start out this ship with a crew of 3, 2 NGs, who are the robot people of this universe, right? They are good with computers and repair faster than the rest. And we also have a Lanius, which came with the Advanced Edition, a new race, which sucks the oxygen out of the room they are in completely. You can see that here, the little red here indicates that this room is void of oxygen, and you better not send someone else in here that needs oxygen to survive. Alright, so we go with this. I'm not sure how to... I'm not good at naming things. Let's call this the MC Hacker. Because why not? The MC is not Motor Club, it is... MC is obviously... it's Millennium Calvin, right? We all know that. Not Calvin, Calvin. Right? That's what MC stands for. And then Hacker. MC Hacker is someone only the old people of us would remember. Right? And yeah, the pilot will be Dolan. But we will, of course, rename him. Craig Dolan will be renamed to Captain Geordie, obviously. And who's going to go on a trip with me? Who wants his name be inserted here? Who wants to become an NG? Who wants to become a Lanius? Who wants to suck oxygen? Name one Mr. Penguin? Time and Air. Welcome to the stream, and wow, this subject must be of some importance to you if you made a special account for this, just to tell me that you want someone to be Mr. Penguin. So, Baint Haddis, you want to be an engineer. I'm sure someday you will be, my good sir. And you know what? This day is today. Baint! I can't type. There you go. I hope I get your... Baint Haddis! Welcome aboard! You are my chief engineer tonight. Miss says he or she don't want to suck. Alright. Then I guess I'll have to do it. Someone else? Oh, okay. Exactly, I will do that. I will name someone Mr. Penguin. Belanius, obviously, because Mr. Penguin is so, out there. There you go, Time and Error. Mr. Penguin, I will actually write it properly. It doesn't take dots. So, there you go, Mr. Penguin is our Lanius, and the Lanius will be stationed in the weapons room, so you will be very important. So, why MC Hacker? Well, we have a hacking system on here. I would just wanted to mention that, so that you get the pun. Put me in, oh yes, this Time and Air, awesome. And, well, I think everything is said. We have a defense scrambler on here, by the way. I will get to that when we are in the game, and there we go. So, here we are. This is these are the windows that will bring text to you, will explain the events that happen at the beacon. Right? You better get used to them. And here's our ship. And we will actually make the switch here between Mr. Penguin and I hope that's me. No, that's Bain. Bain, you go into the engines room as promised, and Captain Geordie will man the piloting station. And you can see here that Lanus is slowly sucking out the oxygen of this room. There's still oxygen in there, but now it's gone. So I think I better explain a little bit the UI real quick for new viewers. So from upper left to lower right, you have up here the indicator for your hull. So these are your hull points, 30 of them. And if they are reduced to 0, your ship explodes and the game ends and your journey is over. So you better not let that happen, right? This here is not the indicator for the HP, it's your scraps, it's the currency, it's the space currency. Everybody knows that, right? Yeah. Down here we have the shields. We have currently level 1 shields. You can upgrade them to level 4. And every time a shield gets hit by laser or something, then it gets depleted for a few seconds and then recharges. You will see a bar filling up here, and when the bar is full, one level of shields will be up again. Below that we have the displays of our ability to evade and breathe. So that's the oxygen here, currently at 94%. If that drops to 0, everyone on board dies except for Laniuses, who don't need oxygen. Laniuses. And here we have our crew. We get hit points and their abilities, because they can train their abilities by working on these stations. So let's take Geordie for example. If Geordie stays on piloting and we evade a lot, then this bar will fill up and we will train our skill in piloting. So does Bain with the engines. Here we are these little buttons here are helpful to me. We can save the positions of our crew, and if we send them anywhere else, we can send them back to the safe positions. That's what these are for. These things down here are very, more important than this here. This is our engine, right? If we were to put all the energy out of the systems, I leave the oxygen on. I'm just showing you guys. I don't want to murder my crew, not yet. You see that this is actually, everything here is going back into the reactor. So if we were to put on the shields again, we would have to take 2 bars of energy from the reactor and put them into the shield systems. This is like this. You see that? This is how it goes. So let's put everything back on again. I will explain the systems real quick again. So the S here is the energy for the shields. This is the representation of engines. We have a clone bay, meaning if anybody here dies, then he will come back in the clone bay after a few seconds. He will lose some skills if that happens, but that's not that tragic. Getting your crew back is so important that it is a good thing to have. We have also oxygen that should be powered all the time, except you are running only Laniuses. This is the icon for hacking. It's an awesome system, and I will show you that in action instead of explaining it to you, but I think you guessed it already. And then we have weapons here. So at the moment we only have the dual lasers, but the dual lasers are cool, are pretty good, pretty efficient. They take 1 energy and produce 2 lasers per shot, so that's good. That's a good ratio there. And we have the drone system attached to the reactor. So if we want to, we can launch a Beam 1 drone. And down here we have the subsystems, which don't require to be powered by the reactor. They are powered all the time. And they are piloting, sensors, and doors. And that's the UI for FTL. So now, with that out of the way, we can finally start. No, let's first show you the ship. I'm sorry, I have to explain a little bit more. So we went into the ship, into the layout of the ship. So you see the systems here again. And you can put your currency into your systems to upgrade them to higher levels. That's what this here is for. This here is the reactor, the subsystems, and the actual systems. You have a display for your crew. Jordi, Bain, Hannes, and Penguin. And here are weapons, drone systems, a cargo for stuff that we find that we can put in our cargo bay, and the augmentations that we have installed. At the moment we have the defense scrambler installed. That means enemy defense drones won't target anything, so we can get through enemy defense drones as if they weren't there. That is actually pretty helpful together with, in combination with the hacking. I will show you in just a moment. So now finally we can jump. This is the first sector, a civilian sector. And these are the beacons throughout this sector, and we can jump to these beacons, right? At the moment we only can jump to here, but once we jumped here we can jump to these things and so on. And we have to reach the exit before the rebel fleet catches on to us. You will see the rebel fleet after 2 or 3 jumps coming in from the left and ever advancing to the right, right? And we have to stay in front of them and reach the exit before them. This is how this works. So let's jump to the first beacon and see what happens. So we arrived at the new beacon, and it says, the only other ship at this beacon messages you. Finally, after months of waiting, someone has fallen into our trap. The real question is, who got trapped here? Okay, let's have a look. This is the enemy ship here. They will always pop up on this side. And you can see what systems they have installed. They have oxygen, piloting, shields, and engines and weapons, of course. So also you can look at their shields and assess how dangerous they are. And they are pretty fucking dangerous at the moment because they have a stunner. And this weapon is almost the best weapon you can get as a player. This is the beam... Burst Laser 2, which fires 3 lasers after, I think, 12 seconds or 13. And I only have 1 level of shield, so I will get hurt here. I will get hurt. I'm currently thinking about a strategy here. I don't want to eat much damage in the first sector, because I need all my scraps to upgrade my shields pretty quick. So I want to cut down on repairs, so keeping my hull together and up to 30 or something like that would be a good idea. So I'm so into that plan that I'm actually willing to waste a drone part on the weapons. Oh no, actually my weapon is faster than theirs, so I might actually be better off sucking the enemy shields off. Let's do this. So with the press on spacebar, you can pause the game at any time, so you are not under pressure. And now I press button 1, or I can click here, that's interchangeable. And then I can aim my weapon at something, and I will definitely go for their weapons to, yeah, hopefully destroy them, so that they can't shoot at us. But they have also 1 level of shields, as you can see here. So we have a second thing that we can aim, and that is hacking. And we will aim that at their shields. And then the following happens. We fire a little thing at the enemy ship, it attaches to the enemy ship, and then you have, with the click of a button, you can actually disable that system. I was first thinking, hey, why don't I send it to the weapons? But if I time it right and suck the shields off, I have a free pass at their weapons with my weapons. So, my weapons are about to be ready. So I will start sucking the enemy shields dry. You can see here this bar is going down, and now they have no level of shields, and my weapon is firing. There you go, I hit it twice. their one weapon is going offline and they only have this, the iron weapon left, and that is not doing much. Iron weapons hit shields and make them inoperable. Oh, my weapons are ready. I should start firing again. Okay, I missed one. Make them inoperable for a few seconds. Anyone in chat advising me on better tactics? That is how I want to do this battle. If you have an idea on how to better do this, let me know. Oh, let's start hacking again. So their shields are gone. Go for their weapons. Avoid that horrible weapon here at all costs. And slowly bring them down. Here are their... over here. Their hit points. They are down to 5 hit points. And I'm very successful at disabling their weapon. What's happening here is, if it shows up in yellow, that means that I partly disabled or destroyed this system, and it shows up in red, it is destroyed. And they of course have crew running around here, and they are repairing this constantly. So we did not destroy these guys, but we pick up hailing, they opened hailing frequencies and we picked up a message from them. They sent you a message: I cannot believe how well equipped your ship is. Please take this and let us live. So they are offering us a bribe to let them live. And this is the offer: 2 missiles, 1 drone part and 8 scraps. Or we will not accept, and then the fight will continue. But I will take that offer, because in the first sector you won't get much as a reward for completely destroying a ship. It's like 1 fuel, 1 missile and 9 scrap or something like that. So my estimation is, or I suggest taking this, because I assume this is more than I can get in destroying this. So we are graceful tonight and take that offer and let them live, because we are good. We are the good guys, right? Accept, don't risk it, says the chat. Okay, I'm glad that I followed your advice, guys. Alright, and now you can see up here we have 8 scraps now. We have, instead of 0 missiles, we now have 2. And what else did we get? Ah yeah, we get 1 drone part back. We had to use 1 drone part for the hacking. And that's that. And this is how we play FTL, guys. I hope I can cut down on the explaining and ramp up the playing a bit now. But what I want to explain here now is about the strategy, how to travel through a system. You better take these nebula locations with you. You better visit these nebula locations, because they delay the rebels for a few, not turns, but a little bit. Let's put it like this, right? So you better take these. So we will jump towards the nebula. This is an empty jump. No life signs detected. Nothing's happening here. So let's move on. There you see the first rebels coming into the system, but now we are entering a nebula and they are slowed down. So you see a number of derelict ships near this beacon. After a short time, you hear the telltale sounds of a teleporter and shouts coming from within the ship. You have been boarded! Intruders on board! Okay, now we have to fight off intruders, which is a little bit, well, we are ill-equipped for that, let's put it this way. NGs are very bad at battling off intruders. So what I do is, we have a door system, and if we man this system, our doors become harder to go through. At the moment they can traverse freely throughout our ship. So I will go to the doors and reinforce our ships. We saw that these 2 doors opened, so we know that guys are here now in our drone system. And when Jordi arrives in the door system, you see the doors actually went from yellow to gray. That means they are reinforced now. Also, we see that damage is being done to the drone system. So the bad guys are in the drone system. So what I do now, I try to suffocate them. I open the airlocks up here, and hopefully the oxygen will be blown out fast enough so that this room will be out of oxygen before they can destroy one level of my drone system. And this actually worked, because the damage stopped building up, and now they try to get out of this room because the room is out of oxygen. This is a little bit unfortunate. Our sensors are not working because we are inside a nebula, so that's why we don't see the inside of our ship. So now they broke through this door. They are inside the clone system. They entered the shield system. They are doing damage to the shields, but because these doors keep being open, the oxygen is still blowing out, right? There's still a connection to the airlock. We also have another airlock down here, but we don't need to open that yet. So they actually managed to do enough damage to my shields. I'm very concerned that they have lots of people in here. So I will open the next airlock, or maybe I shouldn't, because if they manage to get through here, yeah. So Bane Hannes, I'm concerned about you. So I will send you to myself, to Jordy. Oh, it's only one. It's two. Okay. Yeah. It's at least three intruders. So now we have to close the doors again, because they reached us, and we don't want to want the oxygen to leave the room that we are in right now, right? But we will put the oxygen offline so that the rooms that are already without oxygen won't build more oxygen again. And let's see if Baines, Hannes and me are able to finish these guys off. Come on! Uh-oh. Baines. You were close, but we did it. Good job, Baines. Now where's the rest? Now that they left our room, we can actually put up the pressure again with or by venting the rooms again out of oxygen. They destroyed one level of engines also, so now they are here. I think that's it. He died, he suffocated. So we can close the doors again. Bring the oxygen back up and repair the damage. Now Baines, you look awfully... you look awful, man. There you go. So now I can demonstrate the clone bay. I sent Baines Hannes through a room that was still out of oxygen. And that's actually... I know why. I opened the doors to Mylanus, and he was sucking the oxygen out of the room. Oh god. Well, okay. I wanted to demonstrate the clone bay anyway. So he died, and after a few seconds, he reappeared in the clone bay. That's what the clone bay does for you. So let's repair the damage that the intruders did. He choked to death. Yes, Simon. I'm so sorry. But you know what? At the start, you don't have any skills anyway, so dying is not that bad. All right, so everyone back to their stations. Now, please notice that the health of these guys are pretty low, 31 and 78. What the clone bay also does is every jump it heals the crew for a little bit. Okay. So that was a little bit disappointing. The second jump was empty and the third jump was just a brawl with intruders. We didn't get any scraps for that, so that's a little bit of a shame. Alright, so you find two heavily damaged ships floating nearby, the remains of a battle. You begin to harvest some usable debris when you hear the sounds of someone beaming aboard, followed by the shouts of a boarding party. So we salvaged this here, which is good for Sector 1, but we also have intruders. So I guess we do that again. Oh, Banes, they don't like you. They don't like you. Okay. Let's start venting stuff. So we do that strategy again of hopefully suffocating the enemy before they can get to us. And I think we should send the Lanius to stop them in their tracks. Oh, and this door is still closed. Why is it closed? Oh, whatever. Oh! Lanius versus 4. That's not so cool. Not so cool. Let's open this. Lanius versus 1. That's good. In a room that has no oxygen. Uh-oh. They broke into the doors room. Who's that? I'm going to die in this brawl. Wait, let the Lanius finish these guys off. Jordy goes into piloting where he belongs. Where I belong, guys. And we reinforce the doors now. And I think this looks better now. Although the problem is, the Lanius is sucking the oxygen out of the room while we are fighting. And this affects us too. I mean Bane too. Alright, so I think the intruders... Are there still intruders in here? Oh yeah, there's still someone going around, I guess. Ooh, why is this room still without oxygen? There you go. Ah! No! He will kill us! 1 health point. Ah! Okay, okay. You go and die. Shit. Let's get some fresh air. Why not? Let's get some fresh space. Where this guy was. Why is he still not dead? I don't understand. Now the intruders are gone. Okay, and my Lanius is back. Close all doors. Open the inner doors. Get the Lanius into weapons. Right. And we send Bane back to his station where we can repair the damage that has been done.